dream I know, deep up my feelings for you.
The former Kaduna lawmaker, Senator UNS3ATED, has warned the northern leaders to be careful with their plans because any attempt to unseat President Bola Tinubu can destroy Nigeria unity. But my people, before I go carry the matter, come give una go like welcome on to my wonderful channel, Reality Latest Gist, as we dey give una back-to-back update and information as they hot. So if today is your first time to join this wonderful channel, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, and also the notification bell to get notified whenever we drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trend and latest news happening on social media. To all our amazing subscribers, I welcome on especially. Thank you so much for joining us on today's news. So my people, make a yarn on the story. The former lawmaker, Kaduna lawmaker, Senator UNS3ATED, don't come warn the northern leaders to shelve their plan to unseat President Bola Tinubu from office in the 2027 presidential election. So you don't come out and tell them say any move could destroy the country unity. So he issued this warning in an interview with RI0USLY television on Thursday, and the former lawmaker urged northern leaders to plug into policies and programs of the President Bola Tinubu administration that will benefit the northern part of Nigeria instead of trying to gain political power. He said there is evidence of rallying forces, regrouping of forces, political forces from the north that are trying to use former President Muhammad Buhari as a rally point to evict the government of RI0USLY Ahmed Bola. Because these people hope to resurrect his political chances in the hearts of the masses and portray the government as one that has been undermined the north and one that has not been living up to his campaign promises to the region, being that he has the highest vote from the north. So UNS3ATED said that he must warn them that any attempt to do so, that can create a serious problem in Nigeria, because when Buhari was in power for 8 years, there has never been any serious Satana that challenged his own government in terms of trying to remove him from office. So they should know that before they think of power, they should think of the whole country. They should be thinking of a united country, a peaceful country. Nigeria is still a fragile nation, because what will happen if southern politicians decide to also form the idea of uniting themselves and making a position that this is their stand? So there will be no Nigeria. So right now, they should, in their interest of unity of the country and the future of the country, sacrifice their personal ambition, at least for 2027. Now wait till UNS3ATED tell them, because the North will have the moral right to ask for power after the second term of his administration. So this desperation for power will not go well for the region, for the unity and collective peace of the country as a nation. Concerning the northern challenges, UNS3ATED emphasized the need for northern leaders to address the problem faced in their region, because northern Nigeria has been grappling with insecurity and poverty, among other problems. So it is a historical fact that people from the north have been in political power for a long time, and that power was an opportunity for them to use to develop the region, to address the problem of insecurity, of education, and of underdevelopment, and of the widening gap between the rich and the poor. But it's quite unfortunate that power that ought to have been used that way was misused. So the way they see them like this, the northern region is ahead in poverty index. They lag behind in industry and in many aspects of development. So it's a serious concern, because part of the problem they are facing in the north today can be rooted in the history of bad governance, a history of corruption, a history of insensitive leaders, and a history of people who ought to have used power to develop their own parts of the country, which they have not been able to do. So power has not been of use to northern Nigerians for the period it has lasted. So for the fact that the north has been behind in a number of indices of development, UNS3ATED is saying that there should have been a concerted effort in terms of bringing development to that part of the country. But look at what they are having now. In the last 8 years before the coming of the administration, in 2015, there was so much hope, there was so much belief and faith that the leader that took over at that time would address the fundamental issue, but it was not. So power should be of use to the masses. In the north, power should address their poverty, power should address their insecurity, power should address the issue of development, and power should not be used to enrich and insignificant people who simply are parasitic on the economy of the country. So taxing President Bola Tinubu on restructuring, UNS3ATED said that President Bola Tinubu administration should implement restructuring. because it will be a systematic opportunity for Nigeria to address the problem of underdevelopment. And it will also enable the Northerners to come back home and see what they can do with the resources to address the problem that is facing for more than a decade or 2 decades now. So on how to resolve the challenges of the North, Shehu Sani said that he believed that what is needed for the region itself to kill into the policies and program of this administration is for them to see how those policies and programs can be used to address the problem that they face. Luckily, the security apparatus are headed to some extent by Northerners because the National Security Advisor is from the North, the DGDSS is from the North, and there are also Northerners that are placed in one or two things. So he thought that it is an opportunity to give them all the necessary support at this time to address these problems of insecurity because the North suffers more than any other region. The North constitutes about 70% of Nigeria landmass, and they also makes up most of Nigeria population. As it is more populated than the South. So Shehu Sani they let us understand that how the thing supposed be say when people from the North have the opportunity to be in power, they should prioritize area in which there should be an intervention. Now wetin they talk? Not be for them to dey appoint Northerners in office. Now for them to address the problem which the North is facing. If they appoint you, you look for a way to tackle those insecurity where the North they suffer. The truth is that they don't need to portray this government as a failing government in order to achieve their aim. In my opinion, don't you think that this government are failing Nigerians? It dey pay me be say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will go start from where Buhari stop. If not, the North for not they do all these things. One thing Nigerians need to understand is that we all can't be leaders or rich, but we all have a responsibility to make a better country. First, Northerners are not ready to drop power, and they are happy that the South are not united in politics. My people, unity is the key. So if you are always complaining about everything, they will use that opportunity to gain power and we will still suffer it. As sisters now, we have to learn how to unite, to break even in the country. That is the truth. Even though Shehu Sani is saying the truth. But my people, the fact is that this government has failed the whole Nigerians. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu need to rethink and make amends. Before waiting happen to Kenya go come happen for here, we must not be thinking about power. I think we should be thinking on how to get better competent leaders, how to make the country better. So may they take APC to govern Nigeria well. Because as it is, people have the right to change an underperforming government. So guys, if you agree with me or you have any contrary opinion, kindly treat your opinion in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you so much for watching Reality Latest Gist. We really do appreciate. For more information, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Till I come your way next. Bye for now.